There is a moment when life extinguishes, just like that, like the flick of a switch, press of a button. A gate is opened, and only shadows remain. When that point is reached, it's easy, quite easy. When the switch is flicked, when the gate is opened, the unforgivable can be done. Things you never forget. Things you never comprehend. Things you don't wish to dream. And you don't wish to know. Not want to think.
Wow. Hey guys, this is Dan. Welcome. We are starting a new game today called Overclocked, A History of Violence. And yeah, so far it's caught my attention. I mean, it's really caught my attention just because there's like all kinds of, I don't know, like it's like to think that people turn off parts of their brain or something to things that they could do to other people. That's an interesting concept. I'm sure for somebody in the field of like psychology or psychiatry or something, that's pretty normal that they hear something about that, but that's not something I think about in my day-to-day. Okay, this must be the protagonist. Nightmares, maybe? Chapter 1. Ooh. Broken glass. Wonder if that's a metaphor. Skyline Hotel, New York City, Sunday, November 11th, 2007, morning. Got a message. All right. Gonna listen to it? Guess not. Don't care. Let's just check out ourselves first. Oh, we've got a mouse cursor now. Okay, cool. Okay, how do I tell what's what? Oh, here we go. Cursor changes, so cases. And look at. Let me check to see if there's subtitles. Let's see. Music, speech, sound effects. Here we go. Subtitles. Yes, please. Let's continue on. All right, let me just check to make sure the subtitles are working. All right, subtitles are at top. All right. Wow, man, the music really gets into you, right? Do you hear it? It's like it's really getting in the mood. Okay, pendulum. Let's take it. PDA. Whoa, this really dates the game. Nowadays, that would just be cell phone. Got an organizer or something?
Record date, Sunday, November the 11th, 2007, 8 a.m. Today I began my Staten Island examinations early. Objective of the examinations is the reconstruction of recollections. No idea what to expect.
No idea. Yep. That is definitely where we're at. No idea what's going on. Sometimes I wonder with like older games like this, I wonder if it's like they had owner's manuals and stuff that would have told you things that you should know. Staten Island. Can't see. Looks like it says mom here. Bro, get your penmanship up. That's just chicken scratch.
A telephone with an answering machine. I requested it because I need to use the PDA for the sessions.
All right, let's hear it.
You have 2 messages. Message 1.
Hello, Dave. This is Moretti from NYPD. I hope that you arrived safe and the hotel's okay. We had another case at 5 o'clock this morning, and just around the corner from you, too. Drive out to Staten Island and we'll meet there.
What about the second message?
You have 2 messages.
There we go.
Message 2.
Hung up.
Huh.
Who was that?
Wrong number, maybe? Okay, this goes to the hotel lobby. Anything else in the room? Newspaper?
Military coup in Africa. 300,000 more troops for the Middle East. Suicide bomb attack in Israel. Gun rampage and shopping mall. The same news for 20 years. I've got no time for it anymore.
That's a terrible outlook to say that it's all so common that it's not worth thinking about, which it's really sad to hear and to say.
The change from last night's taxi fare. At least the con artist left me a few dollars cash. I've got to get some money soon.
Bro, it's New York and you took a cab. What do you expect? As like with all adventure games, you gotta take everything that's not nailed down because you're probably gonna use it later. Window. Let's go to pull. See where it goes to the balcony, I'm sure.
Storm's been going on for days. It's not even light out there.
Alright, let's open.
It won't open. Probably because the damned aircon wouldn't work.
Whoops. I wanted to go to this window.
Hardly anybody around. They're all staying home.
If I saw a almost naked woman heading out into the street, shooting a gun into the air and screaming, I would too. That's not usually something that you want to deal with.
Congratulations on your purchase of the new Cell 72i. Using this handheld device, you can receive email, make voice recordings, and of course, telephone as well. Use the icons on the graphical interface to call up functions and to use them.
The most important thing for me is a speech recording function. I record sessions and play them back on it. In group sessions, it sometimes helps patients to listen to recordings being played back. I always used to use an old dictaphone, but that's become impractical now.
PDAs are pretty impractical, but this is since it makes calls, it's practically a phone. Although it doesn't have internet, it doesn't look like. Audio. Telecoms. Audio clips. This is him from the morning. Messages. None. Attorney. Huh. So we were Dave, and our wife is McNamara. We're Dave McNamara.
My pendulum. Real silver. I got it from Terry as a wedding present. Before, I always used to have this thing I bought when I was a student. Cost $10, made in Hong Kong.
Is that for like hypnotizing people, putting them into a trance-like state?
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Man, that reverb. Stairs? Where do the stairs go? Huh, climb.
I think I'd rather take the elevator.
Lazy. Okay, so we can talk to him.
Mr. McNamara, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Welcome to the Skyline Hotel, Mr. McNamara. I trust you had a pleasant night.
I guess.
Something not to your satisfaction, sir. Everything all right with you, sir?
What?
He needs coffee.
Oh, yeah. Everything's great. It was a short night, you know.
I understand. Do you know how long you will be staying with us, sir?
How long?
That's none of
No,
your business.
Not yet. Who knows? Maybe I'll never go back.
What?
Sir?
Forget it. Book me in for a week to start with. I'll let you know when I have more definite plans.
Of course, sir. If you need anything, please let me know anytime. I wish you a pleasant stay in New York, sir.
Never have I been to a New York hotel where there's a guy like this, but I don't have money either, so maybe there's that.
I'd like a little bit of information.
Money.
Where's the nearest ATM?
You can pay us here with a credit card, sir.
Sure. But just in case, I've lost the last of my cash last night to this cab driver who gave me an unsolicited city tour. Say, do I look like I don't know my way around here?
New York cab drivers can be a little, enterprising. Did you fall asleep in the back?
Most likely.
Exactly.
Ah, that's your own damn
I'm sorry
fault.
to hear that, sir. There's a United Bank Trust ATM just outside. It even works from time to time. So they tell me.
No, thanks.
Yep. Lots of ATMs don't work.
Where can you get a drink around here?
Now, sir?
No, I've not got to that point just yet. This evening, I mean.
Our bar is open until 11 o'clock, and there are quite a few bars in the neighborhood. The Nighthawk is right next door.
Convenient.
Recommended?
If you're asking me, sir, I'd give it a qualified recommendation. It has a somewhat dubious reputation.
Ooh, I wonder what that means.
Understood. I get it entirely.
Dubious. And yet he recommends it from a personal standpoint. I wonder what that means.
I need to get over to Staten Island. What's the best way to get there?
Take the Staten Island ferry. The pier's at the southern tip of Manhattan Island.
Okay, so take the ferry, huh?
But yeah, that's what the dude
Well,
said.
that sure won't be much fun in this weather.
And well, that's the easiest
It
way.
could be a bit choppy, sir.
Is it? I mean, is that thing safe then?
Now, of course, we never had quite such bad weather before.
What do you mean? It's just rain, man.
But if the danger was too great, then the ferry wouldn't run.
Yeah, lots of liability there. Lots of people suing.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll hope for the best, huh?
Yeah.
Terrible weather out there. How long's it been like this, then?
More than a week, sir. The city has had to close Brooklyn Bridge because of storm damage. Hardly anyone dares to go out on the street.
And I left my coat at home.
It's not raining so bad at the moment, sir. If you keep in close to the buildings.
Takes a few minutes longer to get soaked to the skin.
Perhaps.
That
Maybe you
is
can
true.
have something sent on from home. From Mrs. McNamara?
Yeah, maybe.
I can confirm that if you stick close to the buildings, it does get you slightly less wet. But at the end of the day, if you go long enough to go, you're going to get soaked regardless. But if you're at a short distance, it might be worthwhile. And closing Brooklyn Bridge because it's raining hard, that doesn't sound like very much like New York to me.
Do you happen to have a city map for me?
Of course, sir. My pleasure.
Thank you. Put it on the room.
Certainly.
Oh, they charged for that? Jeez, man.
Okay, thank you very much then, Mr.
Flynn, sir.
Mr. Flynn. I'll see you later.
Goodbye, Flynn. Flynn, 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 Flynn. Glass frontage.
Damn, it's pouring.
Yeah, that is about what we expected. Newspapers? Is it going to say the
Not
same
now.
thing? Never mind. Alright, so I guess let's leave.
Okay then. This is gonna be fun.
Whoa. That's trash. 2007 sees a dramatic increase in violent crime. The deluge of random violent crimes on New York City's streets shows no sign of abating. The mayor's office yesterday reported that the number of serious violent incidents in 2007 already surpasses last year's figures. Experts project that the trend may continue with an overall increase of 30% over the 2006 figure. Many offenders are apparently minors and young adults. Liberal critics cite the easy availability of firearms, lack of parental guidance, and poor state funding for social initiatives as reasons for the alarming statistics. Conservatives argue that inadequate public surveillance, relaxed sentencing, and the glorification of violence on television and in computer games have together contributed to the worsening situation. That is telling because two sides will blame all kinds of things that aren't within their purview. They say, well, if we did things our way, it wouldn't be an issue. But they're both right and they're both wrong to an extent. This is the New York Tribune. It's $1, which today would be unheard of. But also I noticed they used a comma here instead of a period, so I feel like this game was not made in the US. Because we use a period and not a comma here. How do I... No. How do I get out of here? Let me get out of here. Okay. Got a shop. Nighthawk Bar. Let's go to the ATM.
An ATM.
Let's use the wallet.
No more cash in there. Good thing I've still got my credit card. An ATM.
Oh, here we go. Credit card. Let's use the credit card on the ATM. Or debit card, rather.
Sorry?
What? He said it
Payment
works from
not
time to time.
possible. Present. What is that supposed to mean?
It's broken.
Yeah, it's definitely a fault with the machine.
Sure. You've got money, right? For sure. You do. Of course you do. Okay, well, let's try out the shop. What kind of shop is this?
A newspaper
Ooh.
store.
Newspaper store? That is definitely dating the game. Let's go inside.
Why? I've had my fill of bad news.
Oh, okay. Well, sure, I guess. Let's go to the bar.
Okay, then.
Thanks for listening. Alright, so I guess all we have is just to go in.
I guess they open up tonight.
Okay, so... Can we come around the corner? We can't come around the corner. Okay.
A city man. I don't know my way around too well. Good job I've got it with me.
Okay. Huh. Why does this go to the hotel lobby? Shouldn't this?
Five stars. They splurged.
Is the hotel just called the hotel? Cool. Not really. Oh, here we go. Central Park.
No, I've got other things to do.
What? Bro.
Not now. I've got other things to do.
Alright, well, let's try the card again. There's nothing else we can do.
Still not working? Again? Yeah, definitely a problem with the machine. I'll try it again later.
Okay. So, that's definitely not it. Should we call Kim? What's this? Notes? No.
I'd better find a drier place to phone from.
Okay, well, let's go back inside the hotel lobby. Okay, now let's call...
Better not in here. Everyone can hear.
Okay, well, you're so picky. Like, was the conversation gonna be that personal? Wow. She's so cold. Bro, your marriage on the rocks? That does not bode well. Call Terry. Maybe he can help us out. A call with a lawyer I can see needing some privacy. But also, I guess if... Oh. I can see what's going on here. I can see what's going on here. If you don't catch it, it's the two of them, his wife and his lawyer, they're shacking up. That's what's going on. Huh. Is there... We need to get to Staten Island, but how do we get to Staten Island? My guess is he's not going to get those dreams. I mean, not going to get that sleep. Can we go to bed? Okay, never mind then. That sucks for him, though. I think his wife is cheating on him with his lawyer, no less. Oh, well, nothing. Okay, well. Things are starting off swimmingly, aren't they? Alright, let's go to the street.
To do.
Okay. Try this again.
Still not working?
Guess not.
Again?
Well, how do we leave? He won't go to Central Park.
Not now. I've got other things to do.
Okay. That's fine. But now where do we go? We were in the hotel. There wasn't anything there. The shop. He doesn't want to go inside.
Why? I've had my fill of bad news.
Yeah. And we can only look at the map. We can't use the map in any way.
My new PDA. I couldn't import my old information and the battery's not going to last for 2 days. Okay then. I guess they open up tonight.
Yeah, got that. What am I missing? What? Yeah, well, we wouldn't need to use the change yet. I feel like we took out the credit card. We should be able to use it. Or the debit card. But the machine isn't working. Oh, here we go. Ferry Pier. That's what I was missing.
The ferry doesn't seem to be there.
Well, that sucks.
Maybe I should ask those two there.
That's pretty strange. Ominous. A stop. Poster. Ferry building entrance. Ferry building. I've been to Staten Ferry Island.
Last time I was in New York,
Or
there was
Staten
nothing there at all.
Island
That was
Ferry.
1997, I think. Kim and I made a trip up here. And then we looked at the ships on the quayside. Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago.
For me, it was only a few years ago. I really enjoyed my New York trip. That was pretty cool. Went to the Staten Island Ferry. We took the ferry out to see the Statue of Liberty. That was pretty cool.
An advertisement for some computer game developed by House of Tales. Ever heard of them?
Those are the people that made this game.
Due to the poor weather conditions, it's possible there may be delays in the timetable. We apologize. Well, the most important thing is the ferry is still running. If it doesn't, I'm going to be up a creek.
Well, I imagine that the station, if you couldn't get there because there's no ferry, would understand. Do we need change? Alright. There we go.
It's raining cats and dogs. Hard to see anything.
Yeah, you really can't see all that much. Okay. Oh well. Can't talk to this dude. Take that.
I'm not going to drag that around.
What? Alright, fine. No. Alright, let's talk to these two like you said we should.
Morning. God awful weather, huh? Makes you think even the city's gonna get drowned. Unbelievable, this storm.
Hey, you know what really pisses me off?
No.
Small talk about the weather.
Sorry. Okay. I'm a bit nervous.
Well, then just tell us
You were
about
going
the
on the ferry too?
Yep.
Often?
Yep. Often.
We're not gonna sink then, are we?
You can't swim, or what?
I only want to know if the thing's safe.
You ain't from around here, are you?
No, DC.
Okay, this here is the Staten Island Ferry. If you can swim, it's safe, okay?
Simple.
See you later.
Let's try this guy.
Morning.
Morning.
You crossing too?
I sure hope so.
Yeah. The weather doesn't look so good. It's my first time, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then in this weather.
Listen, mister. It's early in the morning, okay?
Oh, I get it, you're not a morning person. Me neither. Excuse me, it's just...
Mr. You... Oh,
What then?
that's okay. I just thought I mistook you for someone else. The ferry will be here soon. See ya.
See you.
What? He thought we were somebody else? He was a little rude, thinking that we were somebody else, which is interesting. Like, why? What's going on here? They're building music tension, too. Oh, he's on the ferry. Okay.
This must be it. Doesn't look too inviting.
I would guess not. Mental hospital.
It could be Victoria. Now whatever. The building's pretty old.
Yeah, in the northeast of America, there's a lot of old buildings. Can't do it. Trash. Camera. Watching.
They sure won't let just anyone in here.
I'm watching yous.
An intercom.
So let's use it. Hello?
Yes.
This is David McNamara.
Do you have an appointment?
Indeed, with Dr. Young.
Regarding what?
I would very much like to discuss that with Dr. Young. I'm a psychiatrist from D.C. Could you open up, please? It's raining.
One moment.
Isn't that kind of his business? Like, what's it to her? Annex? Does she really need to know? I mean, she's just an assistant
Rather
if she's
bleak.
taking
Good day, madam.
taking messages.
I
or
believe
whatever.
we've just been speaking to one another. Yes, awful weather, isn't it?
I have a lot to do, Mr. McNamara. If you'd like to follow me.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, let's get down to business now.
I'll tell Dr. Young.
Dr. Young. Look, they've got caged door. What?
This reminds me more of a jail than a hospital.
I agree. I bet she'd be upset if we just wandered around. But you know what? Screw her, man. Screw her. Let's what?
Oh, God. Somebody's screaming back there.
Okay, well, we should probably head back.
He's here.
Good.
Good.
I'm
Good.
here, David. Come on over.
Oh, that doesn't sound creepy at all. He sounds so creepy. Come on, David. Over here.
Our wonder boy from the capital. Welcome.
Hello, Dr. Young. I've already heard about you. I'm pleased to be able to work with you.
Tamara, this is David McNamara, the trauma specialist from Washington. The government has sent him to help us.
The government?
Because we can't handle things here by ourselves.
Ah,
Well, I
he's
don't
being
think it's quite like that.
Mr.
condescending.
McNamara and I have already had the pleasure. Do you still need me, Doctor?
No, you can go. David and I will just get started with our work.
Wow, hostile
Thank you,
environment.
Tamara.
Is she always so, short?
Tamara, indeed, yes. You can call her efficient. You'll get used to her.
I take it you have some information for me.
We've had some for days.
Had some information for days?
Maybe
That's
we should
odd.
wait for the detective. As far as I know, he ought to be here soon.
I wouldn't bet on it. He's never on time. Anyway, You'll need some things from me for your work. I'll have a look and get them all together.
Can I have a look around?
Of course, I'm in the cockpit, out front in the hall. Just come on in when you've seen enough.
Okay, so you're just leaving us to our own devices. I don't know that that's a good policy. Cell 1.
I don't have the key.
2? Don't have the key.
I don't have the key.
Alright. It was like that when I did Siberia. Oh, that's the detective probably.
Hey, you there.
Yes?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
You don't get funny with me, friend. Detective Moretti, NYPD. I'd like to see your credentials, and fast.
I don't believe that'll be necessary, Detective. My name's David McNamara, forensic psychiatrist from Washington.
Yeah, you've been talking to me?
Shrink.
Yes, the shrink.
Well, excuse me, Doc. I thought all you psych types wore white coats.
Well, that's
Many
your
do,
problem.
but not all. I find normal clothes are less threatening to the patients.
My wife sees it the other way around. Figures folks are much more scared of plainclothes cops than the blues. You're late, Doc.
Yes, I'm sorry. Personal stuff. I couldn't get here any earlier.
Someone die?
No.
Someone sick?
Listen, Detective, can we leave it at that, please? I couldn't get here earlier, okay?
Yeah,
So,
what's your
Doc,
problem?
I'm just a curious guy. It goes with the job. Anyway, you'll get over it.
I'll get over what?
Now who's the shrink here, you or me? Okay, let's talk business. You seen this mess already?
Not
I just
yet.
got here.
Yeah.
Well then, let's bring you up to date. You have anything against
Jeez.
talking in the hall without this racket?
Dr. Young's out front, waiting in the cockpit.
I'd prefer to do this without Dr. Young.
Why?
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Come on, Doc.
Oh, jeez, man. I don't see Dr. Young. Where is he? Alright, let's just go talk to this dude.
Okay, here I am.
What do you want to
So
talk
what
about?
have you found out?
Not much. We found 5 automatic pistols, a whole heap of dirty clothes bought from department stores, and a few aggressive, nameless amnesiac crazies.
Oh. You got any theories?
Drugs, maybe? A sect? Whatever, it's difficult to imagine that all 5 of them are here by coincidence. We're still checking if any of the kids can be connected with any homicides. The big problem is we don't know a damn thing about any of them.
What's with the tabloids printing their pictures?
We couldn't do anything about it. We had orders from the highest level to keep a lid on it. Total news blackout. Some stuff got leaked to the press. Those roaches just have a nose for it.
Yeah,
So
that seems
Doc,
to be
just
the
so we
case.
understand each other, as a doctor, you're under an obligation of patient confidentiality anyway. But I just have to inform you that these investigations and anything connected to them are strictly top secret. Okay? You won't speak to anyone, and that goes for your wife and your mother. Understood?
No problem.
Good. Now let's find out what the hell happened to those kids. How long are you gonna need?
I can't tell you that.
Can't you be a little bit more specific?
Trauma patients all react very differently. Maybe I'll know more tomorrow. Maybe in 6 weeks.
And maybe never, right?
Maybe you could let me begin first, Detective.
Yeah. You're the shrink.
I bet he, Dave, doesn't like when people call him that.
How long have you been there, Moretti?
On the job? As of this year, I'll have been carrying the badge for 25 years.
Wow.
I'll be getting a gold watch. I can't wait.
Probably get
Have
a
you ever
pension
seen
too.
anything like this in all that
long.
time?
You know what, Doc? There are wackos running around this city in the thousands. I've seen everything from burned out Vietnam vets to flipped out grandmothers. The weird thing about these kids is that they're not individual cases.
What?
You might almost think it's something contagious.
Why?
I sure hope not. Why don't you want Dr. Young with us? Had some kind of problem with him?
No, it's just I prefer not to have him hear every word. You're leading the investigation now, Doc. He doesn't need to know everything. What do you make of him?
Nothing at all. I know him only from his professional papers.
He's a little strange, for sure. But what do you expect from a shrink? Present
Bro.
company excluded, of course.
Sure. Right.
Yeah, strange. But you almost get the feeling that this kind of hospital does something to people. I mean, you met Young's assistant? She'd give anyone the creeps.
She gave me the
Maybe you're
creeps.
right. We're all a little cracked.
Dr. Young gave me the creeps too.
How can I get a hold of you if I turn up anything new?
I'll send you my contact details. But I'll come by from time to time if that's all right with you.
I have no problem with that.
Which hotel you staying at again?
The Skyline. It's in,
I know where it is, Doc. Nice neighborhood. If you get bored, we can meet up for a beer.
Great. I could use some relaxation.
Are you asking to be taken out? You got a little thing for David? You want to go for a beer? You don't even know the guy, man. You're just working
I'll
with
take a
him.
look.
And keep me up to date.
Sure will.
All right. Good luck.
All right, we're gonna ship these two. You two are officially shipped. So he's... I wonder why they call it the cockpit.
Dr. Young, do you have a moment for me?
Already done with the checks?
I'm not doing any checks here, Doctor. The detective is outside. We've been talking.
Good. Then you're already up to speed.
There's a few other things I want to discuss from a medical perspective.
Oh. Oh, lock? Oh, is it locked, or... Is the option locked, or is he talking about the lock?
Tell me, how long has this hospital been here?
Oh, you mean how come it looks so run down?
Okay, yeah. Nobody should be treating sick people under such conditions.
What you mean is that no deserving psychiatrist should be working in a place like this. Yeah, welcome to 1960s Romania, David. You can thank your government for the conditions.
What do you
I'm
mean
not
your
really sure
government?
you can get away with a place like this under current guidelines.
That's it. Staten Island Hospital isn't going to exist for much longer. As it looks at the moment, these 5 young people are its last cases.
Okay.
But why?
So what's going to happen to you and Tamara?
We'll be taken care of.
You've already found a new position?
You could say that.
May I ask where?
You may not, I'm afraid. That's a private matter between Tamara and myself.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
super
I get it.
suspicious. So suspicious. You two are so creepy. Patient, Dr. Young, patient.
Tell me about this morning's incident.
Okay, a young female, approximately 20 years old. Picked up at 5:30 at the Flatbush Avenue junction, close to the Skyline Hotel. She's in cell 4, second door on the right down the corridor.
What's her condition? Is she receptive?
In shock, completely traumatized, totally vacant.
Medication?
2 injections of tranquilizer and a light neuroleptic, nothing more. We were directed to wait until you arrived.
Has she said anything since? Called out? Written anything?
Only wailed like the others. Pretty much the same.
Okay.
And?
Well then.
What's your opinion?
My opinion here doesn't come into it. You are the external expert for such cases.
Oh, doctor, please. You were publishing articles while I was still in elementary school. Now I'm asking you for an opinion as a colleague.
No, David, they're your patients now. That was communicated to me most emphatically.
Wow.
Okay, then.
What a jerk. I mean, I can understand he's like losing his job, being ousted and stuff, and he's probably taking offense, but bro, that's not how to be professional about it. You're professional. Professional. Oh my god, jealousy. You are so jealous. You may as well be green in color, my dude. Yes, give it here. Jerk. Get jerk. Naturally. Thank ya. He's got flowery words, but it like he's just oozing like hatred out of what he says. Wow. That's just terrible, man. You're supposed to be here for the patients. Damn. Can't talk to Tamara. Medicine cupboard. Investigate. Of course it is. Oh, that's only for the cell. Okay.
I don't think I ought to be snooping around here.
Probably not. Especially with them watching. It's so suspicious, man. So suspicious. So this is cell 2. Observation port. Let's go take a look. Okay, not much going there. This is cell 2. Looks like everyone's either sleeping or sedated. So let's take a look at observation cell 3. This guy's awake. And cell 5 is the one with the violent person in it. Oh, that's eerie. They're just standing. Looks like they're ready to attack or something. Whoa. Okay, well, let's not start there. You mentioned cell 4. That was the woman that from this morning. But he said that she was sedated. Looks like she's up now. Can we look at the file?
Let's see.
So, name not known. Dr. Robert Young. Committed by William Myers. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Amnesia. Patient is disoriented, extremely aggressive behavior, impulsive episodes. Danger to self and third parties under court order. Hematoma and abrasions. And this dude, no name, very similar, PTSD, amnesia, disoriented. He's got hypothermia in addition to a hematoma and abrasions. And it's the same here. Ambiguous anancastic. During admission, obsessively and repeatedly uttered word delete, possibly a technical expression. Wait, they were all committed by the same judge too. Age 18 to 20, 18 to 20. The 7th, oh no, 2007, 2007. All the same date. They're roughly the same height and weight too, except for her. She's different. But these other guys, yeah, see, these other guys, they're roughly very similar to each other. And they're all got similar things going on. Even right down to the diagnosis. Oh, this is... Wait, William Myers... I wonder why some of them say honorable. And this one's a different person, Robert Hold. She's the outlier. She was on a different day. Looks like the she's before the day before, but weird that she's a different sex, different height, different weight, committed by a different doctor. She also has the PTSD, amnesia, apathetic, and disoriented. Again with hypothermia, hematose, and abrasions. This one was today, the 11th. A different judge now too. Same symptoms. All of these people have the same symptoms. That's really weird. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. Because if I go in the cell and then she attacks us, that's gonna be bad. Right? I mean, she's not restrained or anything. What a dingy place. Okay, we can talk to her. Hi. She does not. She is totally unresponsive. Okay. Well. That's that, I suppose. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take a look at this cell. Yeah, it really is, though. These are terrible conditions to be living in. Hi. Oh, also non-responsive. Okay. They're all out of it. Like, are they medically out of it, or is there some larger conspiracy going on here? Oh? Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Let's try this cell. I'm just checking around to see if there's anything else that is interactable. Sometimes you get that in these types of point-click games.
Hello.
Oh,
can you hear
a response. Oh.
Don't cry, sweetheart. I'm gonna help you. Don't worry. I'll come back later.
All she's doing is crying. I mean, yeah, if I were living in these situations, I probably would too. It's terrible what's happening to these people. Ugh. That can't be comfortable.
Hi, son.
Is he dead? No, he's not.
Don't worry. Keep calm. I'm David McNamara. I'm here to help you. Can you hear me? Do you understand? Jeez, what the hell happened to you guys?
For real. They're all in, like, similar states.
Hey, somebody's there. They're coming.
What?
What was that? You're remembering something. That's good. Nothing can happen to you. I'll come back later and we'll have another try, okay?
Was he seeing or hearing things? Like, what's going on?
I'll leave him for now.
Okay. Well, obviously something shady's going on here. Alright, this guy's the violent one. Be careful, Dave. That's creepy. Okay.
I better get out of here.
That's probably for the best.
My God, these kids are completely gone. I'll look through the files first.
Sunday, the 11th, 2007, afternoon.
I hope Moretti sends me his contact details soon. I've got a few questions for him.
You know, I think I'm going to end the video here. It's getting close on the hour, and I think, man, the game is a little bit depressing right now. I wonder if this is going to be a central theme. It probably is, but I'm invested. I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of conspiracy, and these two in here in the cockpit. Oh man, Dr. Young and Tamara, they're just so. This was suspicious. And what's going on with the detective Moretti? Like, what's going on there? I don't know. I'm assuming that we'll find out in the next one. So yeah, let's wait until then. I hope do I need any paper and pen to keep track of things? I don't know. I don't know what to expect of this game. We'll take a look at it in the next video. So I hope you come back and join me for that. And until then, bye.